starting and kick-off is next. Team of Chris Sutton and first of all Bill Leslie.
Mark, thank you and welcome everyone. Chances among those left on the bench, a bit of a rest after his considerable recent back from AFCON duty with Algeria. He is named among the Manchester City substitutes here
this evening, but he'll still need to give Newcastle that energy and drive and aggression. They win that back, a good chance of winning the game. And
first time since they last lifted it back in 2021. When they get to this stage, they usually progress. A place in the Carabao Cup final 2026. Botman, Haaland in close attendance. Just Park in two different competitions had to go to the well to get across the line, but get across the line they did. It took pause that make them a captivating watch. Murphy, this is Wissa, and that's over. The flag had stayed down as well. That's a big chance for Ewan Wissa for Newcastle.
Well, they work it through.
And a good burst forward. It just eludes Erling Haaland and cleared away by Anthony Gordon. City starting to cause some problems here.
It's a brilliant run from Bernardo Silva. And Doku, the weighted pass, just takes a touch. That's an interesting call. Trafford. Mustn't let that play on his mind. They don't come much easier than that. The early ball from Murphy is absolutely sensational. That ball just begging to be...
O'Reilly. He scored in both legs of the semi-final against Arsenal last season. Looking to set up Joelinton, who glances wide.
Just couldn't direct the header on target.
Miley to Murphy. For the other way by Doku. Doku looking to ping it into the path of Erling Haaland. But
there will be more of a danger in that respect for Newcastle this evening.
Good pressure by Joelinton, but a good step over the line of the law in the view of our referee here tonight, Chris Kavanagh.
Gotta say,
Marmoush still competing with Egypt, so he won't be back just yet. This is his third League Cup semi-final in that time. Kusanov, O'Reilly, but straight to Hall. Still Hall. Hall. Well, Hall fouled by Semenyo. Lovely mazy run though from the Newcastle fullback.
Yeah, it was. He's growing in confidence, Lewis.
This, your best out there if you can. Murphy. Wissa. Well, that's the key to unlock the Manchester City door, even though they haven't made the most of it.
Yeah, I wonder whether...
Semenyo. So important that Botman got that wide, and he certainly did. Comes Murphy. Free kick for Newcastle United.
Joelinton did brilliantly well. Brilliantly well for Newcastle there. There's a couple of fouls committed. Phil Foden not happy.
Hall. Free kick for Newcastle. The home fans baying for a booking, because it's not the first time that Lewis Hall has been felled like that. Gordon. To have a run and get beyond Nunes, who cuts him down and picks up a card for his troubles.
It was really good from Anthony Gordon. Just direct, positive, gets the ball.
Guimaraes fired in, and that loosened the handbrake a little bit in the second half. Here's Semenyo, meantime, for Manchester City. Last minute of normal time at the end of the first half. Doku probing. Hall. He knew that Semenyo was right behind, so wasn't going to take a chance there.
Yeah, he did just enough. It's good from Doku again.
Botman's missed it. A swing from Foden. Joelinton back there.
And played within themselves. Have to be more of an attacking threat in this second half.
Foden lent into by Bruno Guimaraes. A free kick for Manchester City in the first minute of the second half.
Yes,
Foden is waiting.
That's the frustration with Jeremy Doku. He's coming.
Back to Ake. Hanging by Ake. Seemed to be a push in there. There was a save required.
Yeah, there did seem to be a shove in there. Had that gone in.
To run. Fusanov. Nunes caught upfield. Gordon in. Wissa! Trafford again called into action. Well, it certainly hit the post. Trafford may well have touched it onto the post, but two nearly moments for Newcastle United.
Yeah, the first one, I think he's onside. Wissa.
Ramsey looks like he's ready to come back on, but he's still off as Doku slides it in and put home by Antoine Semenyo. He scored on his debut in the FA Cup. He's done it again in the Carabao Cup. Semenyo for City, 1-0.
I've got to say, it's brilliant from Doku on this Manchester City left-hand side. He isolates Harvey Barnes.
Joelinton. Now Gordon. Guimaraes didn't quite catch it as he might have wanted.
No, he didn't. Not like this.
Seeing as Nunes was cautioned for an earlier duel. I'm not sure that was exactly intended. Curious indeed from Bernardo. Ball's corner, Trafford hasn't got it. It'll be another Newcastle corner from the other side. Botman making mischief, but City able to smuggle it by Manchester City. This is Haaland. That's Foden. And Chow contender. In by Reinders and in!
See, the contact from Semenyo. Is Haaland really interfering that much with?
Final decision is offside.
Well, that's the biggest cheer of the night here at St James's Park. Newcastle seeking to whip up a storm. Voltemada, Alanga, Guimaraes didn't get it, Tonali did! Wide from the freshly introduced Italian, but suddenly St James's Park is starting to feel like it does. Boot of Lewis Hall. Haaland rose highest. Sees off Semenyo, but Bertley presents it to Rico Lewis. Here's Cherki. Nearly caught out Pope. The Newcastle goalkeeper got enough on it.
Quite an awkward save in the end from Pope.
There's Fusanov, and this is Voltemada.